유병재 지금 너 실검 1이야.
내가? 내가 왜?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
더럽게 생겼다 진짜.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted.
Do something! fierce. Can't hold it.
시
Arm it
표식을
somehow.
통해서
Oh,
후행.
quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
또 나왔다.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. Oh, no, wait.
아, 이거. 장갑은 너무했지. 껴서 큰일 났네.
Time to end this.
Squirming again. Like a daft eel. I cannot hold it.
역시로.
What?
오케이, 오케이, 오케이.
It stopped.
Chosen the name?
빡세.
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. But would Anna have named her?
자, 안 나오겠지? 오케이. 클리어.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
죽고 끝나는 거야? 부활하는 거 아니야?
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin.
변하네.
I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
오케이, 클리어 했고.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
오,
Lead
부활했어.
me to those bound to you by blood.
갑옷 강화. 지금 할 필요 없을 것 같아.
Fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Bring the Smiths, lads. Get to one.
Help!
어디 갔어? 어디 갔어?
Mummy! What did I do to deserve
아,
your...
침을 뱉어.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You should fuck off or I'll smash you.
아, 무시 무시. 뭐해.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
오케이, 핏자국. 파밍해줘.
Clothing. They change in here?
일단 옷을 갈아입었고 추가로 볼 수 있는 게 뒷문이 있네. 뒷문으로 뭐 하라는 거지? 집 안에 들어가 볼까? 못 들어가고 여기서 뭘 확인하라고?
Clothing. They change in here?
뒤에 뭐가 있나? 뒤에 보이는 건 없고 뭐 별거 없는데? 숙련실 근처를 아 이거구나.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. wants to show me something
가자.
more.
안내하거라. 어우 씨, 저거 뭐야? 겁나 센데? 들어와.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
넷, 그냥 가자. 못 이겨. 아,
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
이길 걸 맞았으면 레벨업 좀할 걸. 아, 눈치챘는데. 아. 아쉽네. 아, 로딩 너무 길다 진짜. 아, 너무 길어. 1분 넘어. 와, 여기서부터야? 와, 여기서부터야. 스킵.
But here, Lee.
너무하잖아. 게임 저장.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
먼저 가야겠다 이제. 설마 먼저 간다고 또 안 따라오는 거야? 거리 차이 나서. 가지 한다.
Wizardry!
Fuck.
아, 그거 진짜 근데 피할 수 있었는데 아쉽네. 레벨이 몇이지? 변이 인자. 사용 가능 점수 3점. 속공에 하나. 아, 돼 있는 거구나 이거. 속공 피해가 5% 증가합니다. 강공포, 쳐내기, 석공 15%. 흐름이 더 느려진다. 아드레날린 감소고, 아이고. 표식. 연금술 능력 이렇게 있고, 일단 이거 좋겠네. 이게 낫네. 어떻게 배워? 못 배우나 지금? 아, 능력 습득 있구나. 습득. 일단은 체력 500 증가 습득. 표식 강도 5%, 5% 증가. 속공이 낫겠다. 계속 자주 쓰니까. 소지품에서도 좀 더 센 걸 바꿔 껴야 되는데, 템파밍 좀 해야겠다. 레벨도 3이네.
Got their asses whipped like you know vid whore.
지금 잡으면 오르긴 하나? 레벨 6이고 660에 1000. 너무하잖아. 아까
A bracelet and lavender they kept must have dropped it. Might be worth looking around though. Horseshoe.
확인하고,
No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
이거 주워주고 일단 옷 확인해주고.
Clothing.
자,
They change in here.
가자.
Both were here. I'm going the right way.
가자.
Wants to show me something more. 덤벼.
Come on!
어머.
Macrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
막 해주고. 오케이. 피하고. 너무 터지고.
How long you gonna make me wait?
하나, 둘, 셋. 들어와. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘. 피하고. 그렇지.
Should examine that horse carcass.
저기 또 있어. 또 있어 저기. 일단은 칼 내구도도 없네. 판 파밍 해주고 피 채워주고 하나 둘셋 방어 그리고 방금
Lost your nerve?
하고 하나 둘셋 하나 둘셋 아 너도 죽어. 파밍 또 있어? 와, 몇 마리야 도대체. 나는 은금이 내고 나갔네 하필. 수리 키트 없나? 은검이 없어. 괴물 잡을 땐 은검이 필요한데. 들어와 일단.
Come on, come closer.
검금 여보 피하고 마무리 좋지. 오케이.
What do we have here?
뼈부터 봅시다.
Bones have been here a while.
뼈 풀라니까 죽은지 깨지났어로 끝나?
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
아까 걔네가 네크로 가지고
Giant
Maybe
claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
다리.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
마지막 머리.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
자, 종합해서
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
오케이, 러브킨
Trail
따라갑시다.
goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
아, 저 내부도 신경 쓰이네. 피 채워주고. 이런 건 다 먹어줘야지. 피. 무시. 계속 따라와. 오케이, 다음이죠. 이 풀떼기 쓰긴 세나? 쓰니까 있겠지.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
살펴봅시다.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
자,
I want to help that woman.
말해봐.
She could be in danger.
Young and see no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
속일 걸 속이라.
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
오케이,
Where'd
오케이.
the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her
게롤트
father's
가고
men.
좀 맞겠다.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean.
학대했어 역시.
Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
남직이 아닌 어디
What
있지?
happened to Tamara's mother?
For like this, I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron, on the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
우리 여기서 털 수 있는 거 다 털고 가야지. 아우. 낚싯대가 저런 자루에 들어있어. 아이고.
We're simple folk. We seek no quarrel.
오케이. 확인 끝.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
바로 앞에 강이 있어갖고 낚싯대가 많구나. 내가 다 훔쳐왔지 이제. 자, 지도 보면은 어디로 가야 되냐면 아까 왔던 대로. 로치. 가자 로치. 얘가 젤다에 있는 말보단 똑똑해. 어디가 여기 아니야.
Draw your weapon.
여기 아니야.
Fuck off.
Ah,
This is
kick in
kicking
the
the
arse.
Catch mine too.
Get out of my sight.
내 시야에서 꺼져 이러는데.
You, white one. Baron gets soused. He gets angry. He's always drinking.
Slow now.
천천히. 이렇게 내려서 이제 확인하자고.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner, I wanted to ask you about something.
뭐야 trouble.
What is it?
어디 이제.
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
자기 잘못은 안 해.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
너가 폭행했던 걸 알아냈지.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe
시킨
anyone
게
else.
많아. 그럴 일은
I've done my
없습니다.
part. You've got dozens of men. There's got to be someone you can send.
You refuse to go?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you! Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this and just make sure she's all right.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear.
저게 멧돼지야?
My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
길거리에서요.
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
어디를 here,
Not alone no
어디를
more.
there.
She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
그냥 밝히자.
A witcher. Though not entirely. I never went through the mutations.
A witcher? So apart from the swordplay, what, you know potions and all that?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
정스럽다.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
쫄았나?
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
이젠 말 경기까지 해야 돼. 자, 말 경기하러.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you
가자.
embarrass us!
Go on! Kick it!
이번엔 내가 조정해야 되나? 저절로 가지나? 아, 저절로 안 가지네? 제발 빠른데? 정말? 뒤에?
Hoof it! Hoof it!
Come on, lass!
뭐야, 끝이야? 이게 다야?
You're wind, not woman.
Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
이겼는데 검은 말 갖고 가는 거야 제가? 아 로딩 진짜.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
겁나 싫어.
And making piss poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
아 켄트 하기 싫어.
So long.
Ram, pam, pam.
으쌰. 일단은 수리하러 가야 돼.
Went to the village for the levy. And that one, hard bagged a lass. So the bloody baron ripped him a new one.
Where did you say you were?
뭐야? 이게 그냥 강화 끝임? 아니.
How may I assist you?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
좋네 걔는.
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
Okay, 위치.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
섬의 북쪽엔 동굴.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige.
How may I ask?
Wouldn't mind a look at you.
자, 뭐 파는지 한번 봅시다. 다 필요 없고. 필요 없고. 그래서 이거 필요해 이거. 세 개 다 사고. 깡 배송. 지금 돈이 318원밖에 없어. 일단은 제작할 수 있는 걸 보자. 뭐야? 재료가 거의 다 없어. 도면부터 필요하구나. 일단 수리. 와, 53원 너무한다. 정착 아이템 수리 85원. 돈이 없어. 그지야. 아, 저 930 저게 그건가 보다. 인벤토리 창.
Wouldn't
경험치가 아니었네.
예.
아까 퀘스트 받았지. 이거 말고 부가 퀘스트에서 레벨 24 때 하는 거야. 하하하. 일단은 이거 마저 끝내야 되니까 이거 먼저 하러 가자. 너무 먼데 근데 1700. 좌회전.
Whoa!
Got their asses whipped like you know his rat hole. Stand and fight!
와, 한 5분 걸리겠다. 채워주고
Slow now.
다리 건너야 돼. 눈부셔. 무시하고 레벨 높을 것 같아. 숨겨진 보물?
Die.
잠깐만. 타임. 도망가. 저장부터 해. 와, 겁나 세네. 들어와. 야호. 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 아. 어머.
Lost your nerve?
야호. 아이씨. 죽겠다. 쎄. 너무 쎄. 나 진짜. 저거 얻고 싶은데 아이템 무시하고 가야겠다. 아니 일로와 못하잖아 하고 있으면. 아니 타 아 일로 오시라고요.
Show me what you got.
그냥. 도적 대하영지. 얘는 이길 수 있지 않을까? 레벨 9대. 미안해. 그냥 갈게. 레벨 왜 이렇게 높아 이게? 칼 집어넣어.
Go.
말 타는 중에 이거밖에 안 돼?
Not so fast, Roach.
Redania. Watch your step.
오.
Come on.
Oh!
옥센프루트.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
나와.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal. The red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Steve, come through. In a hurry.
열어.
Our townhouse. In Vizima.
Watch your step.
It has a red roof. Do you not...
어우.
What's this?
미용실도 있네.
Oh! Watch your step. Slap a new right teach. What can I get you? And everything
뭐지?
from apples to zam.
이 미끼
Try
있는
returning
거.
by sea with those accursed pirates.
Requisition by the
You
to support the war effort.
Hey, the war.
You know, all those announcements, ordinances, decrees must appear on something.
저기 어떻게 가지?
Crawl back under your rock.
My granddad's sick.
이친구인가?
My daddy's got grey hair.
Go on, don't think twice, just buy. Best wares this side of the
Try
pond.
returning by sea
어떻게
with
가?
those
저기?
accursed pirates.
Ah!
아 맞네.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
양양이네.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
싸가지가 없네.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
어머니 일이 무슨 일이
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
가자. 퀘스트를 깨야 레벨업이 되는 건가?
Taking a peek at my wares, yes? Best wares this side of the pond.
는 내일 해야지. 어딨어? 이걸 해야 알 수 있나? 와, 멀어. 여기로 일단 텔포하고 가야 되네.
Right one. Taking a peek at my wares. Everyone to me!